damages in Johnston on a street here. The hill proving to be too much. This viewer said that this truck had to try several times to get up the hill and was finally able to do it. And then we have a look at Reservoir Avenue in Cranston. Look at this photo. This was sent to us by a viewer as well to report it. They say a plow truck caught fire on Reservoir Avenue near the 95 overpass there in Cranston. Pretty incredible. And then one of our employees was stuck behind this car on the airport connector earlier today. They said the state police trooper tried to dig the car out. Eventually they got behind it and then had to push the car forward back onto the highway. Pretty incredible there. And then, hey, everyone takes these storms differently. This is someone having a little more fun with it, hopping on some skis in Fall River to enjoy it right here. So anyways, that's it for some of these photos we've received on report. We want to make sure that you keep sending them, though. Tell us what it's like outside in your neighborhood.
Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, storm continues to intensify off the coastline, and while the steadier snow is trying to move out, additional bands of snow are redeveloping, but they're not quite as heavy as the rates that we had earlier today, 1, 2, 3, even 4 inches per hour. It wasn't even snowing. It was just coming down in buckets and still holding on to light to at times moderate snow. Any additional accumulations at this point would be very small. The bulk of the snow that we were expecting has already occurred, but certainly next couple of hours, a ½ inch to an inch of additional snow can't be ruled out, but nothing like the magnitude of what we had earlier today. Now, the winds are still a factor. The storm is pulling away, but on the backside, the wind is still very strong, especially along the coastline. Look at Nantucket now at 51, gusting to 50 out on Hyannis, the Vineyard at 45, even along the Rhode Island coastline and downtown Providence between roughly 30 and 35 miles per hour. So you clear a parking lot, a plow will clear the road, only to have the wind blow the dry snow back over the road that was plowed. So in some cases, it's a no-win situation, but we'll have a lot of blowing and drifting this evening and during the overnight. Even when the snow stops, which will be shortly, blowing and drifting will continue. And there's wind chills already in the single digits and more than likely heading below zero. I mean, hard to believe we just recently had readings of high temperatures that were close to 60 yesterday, and here we are talking about wind chills that will be close to, if not below zero. And while most of the snow has occurred already statewide, and this includes southeastern Massachusetts as well.
Wow.
Anywhere from
Look
10
at
to as
that,
much
Dad.
as 14 inches of snow. East Providence, you see kind of hiding there for some reason.
We got more than that. We did.
10 inches of snow. You took that measurement in East Providence, Pete, right?
I did.
Yeah, so 10 inches. West Warwick, we've had multiple reports between roughly 12 and 13.
Here in Johnston, we have about 13.
World here in Rhode Island at 14, Hope Valley at 11, and similar amounts across southeastern Massachusetts as well, where snow there continues for a while longer. The threat tracker will still keep it high through at least 9 o'clock this evening. Still some gusty wind, and then clearing.
Thinking about closing schools actually for another day. No snow's gonna stop snowing.
Travel. Granted, the road crews are still working during the overnight, but this doesn't completely disappear overnight like a light switch. We'll wake up tomorrow morning, still some significant travel issues, essentially secondary roads and on and off ramps and things like that. And for Friday morning, we'll keep things at the medium level with icy conditions in the morning along with very cold temperatures. Take a look at the satellite and radar composite. The darker blue indicates moderate snow, and you can see still some bands coming through right now. But also take note of the back edge, which is now passing through eastern Connecticut. So this will all lift away very shortly, and the storm system itself, which continues to intensify, which is really a big wind machine, this nor'easter, producing these strong winds along the coastline for a while longer. You can see the clearing off to our west, and that actually arrives for later on this evening and during the overnight. As the colder air continues to flood in, we'll stay well below freezing now, right on through tomorrow night into early